A memorial is growing for one of the 5 people killed in a fiery crash. Friends and loved ones of Malachi Parker, the man who was driving the motorcycle, are now placing photos and flowers at the site where he lost his life. Thanks for joining us for the Night Beat at 11. I'm Russ McCaskey.
I'm Amanda Hall. This fiery crash happened at the intersection of US 41 and Williams Road in Estero. We brought it to you as breaking news last night. The Florida Highway Patrol says an SUV turned into the path of a motorcycle and both vehicles burst into flames. The Night Beat's Amy Gallo is live at the intersection. Now, Amy, you spoke with a woman who saw it happen.
That's right. A woman that I spoke to told me that she watched as both the car and the motorcycle collided. She says it took minutes. The car and motorcycle both went flying, and then shortly after that, there were 2 explosions. She says there just wasn't enough time for anybody around to be able to help the people involved in this tragic accident. As for the victims, one of them was named Malachi Parker. He lost his life, and you can see here on the side of the road, they've already put out a memorial. And just a little while ago, there were some people here in mourning. In just seconds, anything can change.
I had stopped at the light, and it was my turn to turn, and I just had paused to change my music, so I just waited a little bit longer than I should have.
Carrie Deneen looked up. She took her foot off the brake.
I saw this car turn right in front of me going in the opposite lane, and the motorcycle colliding with it. They immediately shot up in the air, both like the motorcycle and the car, and it flipped.
She stopped her car.
And as soon as it hit the ground, a part of the car just caught on fire.
Carrie says she heard an explosion and drivers around, including herself, did not hesitate.
I was running to the car and I was trying to see if there were anybody inside. I did hear someone screaming.
But the minute she got there
was another explosion. It was apparent that there were no survivors.
She says that's when people began searching for the motorcyclist in hopes that he had survived.
The only thing that they saw was his helmet, and it was apparent to me that he did unfortunately fly into the car when they collided, so he was in the fire as well.
FHP is still investigating this crash. Now, FHP has yet to identify the 5 victims in this accident, but the general manager of Copperleaf Golf Community tells us that the 4 women who were inside the SUV were members there. As for the 5th victim, who was driving the motorcycle, again, his name was Malachi Parker, and he was on his way home from church. Live on the Night Beat, Amy Gallo, Think News.